Good morning. In this video, I will give an update on what happened to the 15 stocks that I talked about last week, and I will give an additional 5 bonus stocks at the end of this video. This is Ahmed Saleh. So let's see what happened to the 20 stocks that I recommended last week. If you recall, I recommended 11 stocks at 52, an all-time high, and 4 stocks forming a bottle, and 5 wild stocks, in total 20 stocks. We see that the one that performed the best were the one that were forming the bottom at 11% average, and the overall average for all the stocks that I mentioned in the last video were about 6%. Not bad in 1 week, 6%. It's very good return on investment. All right, so let's go stock by stock. I ranked the stocks from the bottom to the highest performing one. So let's talk first about the 11 stocks near the 52 weeks high and all-time high. The one that didn't perform was MSTR. It went down by -4% last week, and it's now approaching the resistance. It's around 400, so that's my stop loss, or you can take the stop loss at the 21 moving average. One good thing that the volume is contracting, which is a good sign. Next one is CME. Again, hit the resistance and went up. I would keep that. I will put my stop loss at the 268. Next one is GBTC. Is performing very well, and as you can see, the volume is shrinking, so that's a very good sign. It is giving now the chance to the 21 moving average to catch up. So that's a very good one. I would keep it. Very nice setup in Spotify. Very nice setup. This is what is called a cup and a handle, and a cup with double bottom here. So that's a very known strong chart pattern. And this is like the cup, and this is the handle. And the entry point is when you cross the left side of the cup, and it's almost there. So I would wait for an entry point where the stock is going to cross above 660 with a high volume. Then this is the entry point to Spotify. But in overall, a very nice setup. Duolingo is performing very well. It is going down a little bit in the last 3 days, and the volume is contracting. So overall, it's doing perfectly fine, and you can have the stop loss at 503. Boeing is doing amazingly well, and it went up by 5.4%. And we have a reversal candle on Friday, so it is performing very well. I would keep it as well. Okta, very nice performance. So it went up on Monday, tried to go down, it couldn't, so it formed a hammer and then consolidating and then going up and breaking the resistance with a very nice volume. Axon, again, very nice setup. It went up by 7%. It crossed the resistance at 700 and continue going upward, and it's performing very nicely. Next one is JEV. Again, performing very nicely, plus 7.2%, went up and crossed the 417, and now there is a resistance at 448, and it's consolidating a little bit. It's getting strength to cross the 448. Next one is GE, a star, very nice. There is no correction, there is no profit taking, there is nothing there. It's going very well, and that's a very nice one. BLTR, exactly performing as we expected. We said last time there is a cup and there is a handle, so it went down and formed the handle, and then it broke the handle, and now it's consolidating a little bit. Very nice setup. Now maybe it will test the 125, maybe it will continue to go upward, so let's see what will happen. Now the 4 stocks that are forming a bottom, we talked last time about RGTI. RGTI is still forming the bottom, so it went down a little bit and then went up, and we need to cross the 11.4 so that we can continue going upward with a high volume. It was flat last week. Next one is AI. It tried to cross the resistance point at 24. It couldn't and is trying to approach it. I think it will try again and again next week. Star is Tesla. Tesla exactly performed as we expected. Again, cup, handle, breakout, going up, consolidating. Very nice setup. and next resistance point is at 362. Let's see how if it's gonna break that or not. Next one is HEMS. Very volatile stocks, but if you kept it, you would have gained about 24% in 1 week. So it's consolidating now and volume is going down. Very nice signal and 21-day moving average crossing the 50-day moving average. So it's giving the chance to the moving average to catch up. Very nice. Just put a stop loss if you cross the 46. Now we go to the 5 high risk stocks. We have some that didn't perform well and some that performed well. We have CMB. CMB is plus 1.4% last week. I would put a stop loss at 19. If it crossed the 19 downward, I will get out of this stock. And it can be a good opportunity for shorting as well. Next one is GRBN, Groupon, plus 4.1% in 1 week. Not bad. And it's consolidating here. Volume is going down. So it's forming a base where it can go up from here. Next one is doing very nicely, BODD, plus 4.6%, and the setup is very, very nice. There is no weakness at all, and it can go up from here. Next one, again, performing very well, plus 7.5%, SEZL, and going up very nicely. Volume is shrinking, and there is a potential to go up from here. Next one is DAVE, again, doing very well and consolidating at the end. Volume is going down. So this is a good sign, and it can go up from here. Now I give 5 bonus stocks. 2 of them are at all-time high, and 3 are forming a base. The first one is ZS, Zscaler, is performing very nicely, going up. There is no correction whatsoever, and this is a potential to continue going up. Next one is ADH. Again, the same story, going up very nicely, no corrections, no profit taking, going up very strongly. Next one is MBA, and it was forming a base here, and it's continuing to go up. It crossed the 200 days moving average. Now there is a potential to go up to the 70 and then the 80. Next one is MCHP. It had a great result. It gapped on a result. I love stocks when they gap on results because they have the potential to go up further, and it's consolidating now. Volume is shrinking. It's about to cross the 200-day moving average. So if it did that, I am in, especially if it crossed the 65, then this is a very good sign. SMTC is forming a base now. There was a gap from the 54 until the 40, so it might close this gap. So if it crossed the 41.42, which is a peak that happened in March, I would go in and target the 54 as a first target there. Thank you very much. That was it for this week. Just one last statement. Look at my video that I talked about Moody's downgrade. There is no need to panic. There are strengths in the market. The market maybe will continue going up, but you have to consider all the scenarios in your mind. The market might go down. So make a plan and trade this plan. And all what I mentioned today is based on my own personal assessment. So I might be right, I might be wrong. Don't just follow me blindly. Do your homework and then take your decision. Thank you very much. If you like the video, please press like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and put any question in the comment section or email it to the info@thepersonalfinanceacademy.com. Again, this video is for educational purpose only and should not be considered as a financial advice. Any investment or trade you make is based on your own decision and is at your own risk. Thank you very much. Have a profitable trade. This was Ahmed Saleh.